Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our English class. This is teacher Loremi. This is our lesson for today. It is module 3, use appropriate graphic organizers for pre-writing tasks. Look at the following types of graphic organizers. Can you identify? Let's identify their names. This graphic organizer is a Venn diagram. This one is the problem solution organizer. Now class, think as if your teacher asked you to write an essay about the topic, should plastic bags be banned? Then you would like to organize your thought on this topic. Take a look on this illustration. You have here the first part, use of plastic bags should be banned because they can cause environmental pollution. You have here the supporting details and the conclusion. What you read earlier is an example of paragraph sandwich strategy, which could be used during pre-writing tasks to create and organize ideas for a certain topic. Pre-writing. Pre-writing is generating and developing ideas about a topic. Some people also refer to pre-writing as brainstorming. During this process, you will write down as much information you know about the topic. In writing this information, you need to use appropriate graphic organizers suited for each topic. What is a graphic organizer? Graphic organizer is essential in pre-writing process. It will help you organize your thoughts and ideas before the actual writing. In our previous lesson, we have discussed that graphic organizers are aids that show visual explanations of concepts and relationships. Let's study the completed paragraph sandwich on the topic. Should plastic bags be banned? Use of plastic bags should be banned because they can cause environmental pollution. Our supporting detail number 1, plastic bags are non-biodegradable, thus it can't be disposed easily. It will remain on Earth for 100 years, mainly causing land pollution. Supporting detail number 2, plastic bags entering our waterways will cause water pollution and eventually harm marine creatures. They also clog sewage, which cause floods in canals, drainage system, and rivers. Supporting detail number 3. Plastic bags release toxic chemicals. These chemicals are main cause of serious illness. The polluted environment is a major reason for various diseases, which are spreading easily among human beings. And our conclusion, production of plastic is a threat to mankind. But this problem is underestimated because plastic gives comfort to many. We have to make a choice now. Stop plastic use and save the future of our land. The top bond is the topic sentence, which provides the key point of the entire composition. The meat of the paragraph is made up of supporting details that answers the reader's question about the topic sentence. Supporting details clarify or give evidence to support the topic sentence. The bottom bond consists of the conclusion of the composition. It wraps up the paragraph's topic and summarizes its key points. What is the paragraph sandwich method? Well, it is effective in writing topics that require supporting details and evidences to prove its stand, such as writing a persuasive essay. The type of organizer that you will use depend on the topic of the composition to be written and the information to be presented. Here are some of the graphic organizers that can be used when pupils are preparing to write. First, we have the outlines. Outlines allow to organize their ideas based on topics, subtopics, and details. Using outlines in pre-writing ensures that pupils discuss the topic carefully by describing and providing details on each subtopic. Here is the outline presented in our previous module about modern gadgets and its effects to the children of this generation. So this is an example of an outline. So we are using the Roman numerals for this, for your main topic. So you have here 1, what modern gadgets are, and then under this main topic, you have to enumerate it in enumerate topic, which is the effects or impacts of using modern gadgets. And then you can add on the subtopics. All right, let's move on to the next organizer. This is the problem solution diagram. Problem solution diagram allows learners to identify a problem and think of suitable solutions in a more ordered manner. This method is effective in writing topics that involve problems and solutions. So we have here the example presented at the side. It is an example of everyone water shortage. Our problem is water shortage. What will be the solution? So is the Venn diagrams. Oh, this is number 3. Venn diagrams. These are useful when learners plan to compare and contrast set of ideas. They help pupils to be able to visualize similarities and differences of topics. So the information written inside 2 overlapping circles, as what you see, is common to both topics. The information written outside the overlapping area is information unique to only one of the ideas. As you can see at the side, you can see the example of how Edgar prepared a Venn diagram for his essay on the similarities and differences of computers and books. So look at the difference. For computers, we have source of harmful radiation, less valid, do more jobs and functions. And for books, safe to use, more valid, used for reading and research purposes only. But what are their similarities? So both, they have source of knowledge, man's best friend, the same that they take us to places we've never been. Number 4, this is sequence chart. Number 4. What is a sequence chart? It is a graphic organizer that helps visualize the order of steps of a process or a timeline of events. This is best used if the topic you are writing involves historical events, stages, steps, and processes. So in the next slide, you will see an example of how Elsa prepared her pre-writing activity about metamorphosis, of which she described her life like that of the transformation of a butterfly. Let's go. Look at this illustration or this sequence. Metamorphosis of you have the egg. So personalized, right? So it says here, I started out as an egg conceived in my mother's womb. Little did I know that I was sown on earth for a purpose. And then you have the caterpillar. Little by little, I grow with love and care. My mother fed and loved me like a caterpillar. I grew too fast. I ran and played with my friends. Now for the pupa stage. As I started schooling, I learned many things. I knew how to read and write and do math as well. At first, I was a bit shy to talk in front of our class, but my teacher helped me along the way. There were many things happening to me each day as years passed by. And the last part is a butterfly. My house was a bit far from school, but after all the sacrifices, I finished elementary with flying colors. I graduated with high honors. Like a beautiful butterfly, I will fly high to reach my dreams. My parents will be proud to see me earn my prize. Wow, it is a very nice illustration. Now, this time, class, you are going to do this activity. You are going to make a pre-writing plan about the topic, the dangers of COVID-19. You are going to choose one of the graphic organizers being presented to visualize your ideas. You can also choose this topic, Youth's Life of Yesterday and Today. The same, you choose one from the graphic organizer being presented to visualize your ideas. So you have two topics to choose from, Youth's Life of Yesterday and Today, or you can use the dangers of COVID-19. All right. So check what you have learned. Please complete the statement by supplying the missing words. I hope your notes are ready with you. Number 1. Blank is a graphic organizer that will help you visually represent a comparison of differences and similarities between two topics. Number 2. It is a tool that helps visualize the order of steps of a process or a timeline of events. Number 3. Some people also refer blank as brainstorming of ideas. Number 4. Blank method is effective in writing topics that involves problems and solutions. Number 5. Blank will aid you in organizing your ideas before you start writing your piece. I bet you have written your answers in your notes. Now let's check your answers. Number 1, Venn diagram is a graphic organizer that will help you visually represent a comparison of differences and similarities between two topics. Number 2, sequence chart is a tool that helps visualize the order of steps of a process or a timeline of events. Number 3, some people also refer pre-writing as brainstorming of ideas. Number 4, problem solution method is effective in writing topics that involves problems and solutions. And number 5, graphic organizer will aid you in organizing your ideas before you start writing your piece. Wow! I hope you got the perfect score, class. Thank you for watching and listening. See you next time in our